2 of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC Wildcard game. Moore with a return, and he's brought down just inside the 25.
Up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep with the diabetic. They mouth you full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the indicator and they yelling.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Penix working from the gun. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Options aplenty out wide. 5 receivers set here on 3rd and long. Slot man motioned over. Third down, it's Penix. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New set of downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go right back to Etienne. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. From the gun, Etienne gets it. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. to the air on 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders force the turnover on the first series of this game.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. 6.
Dart starting with a pass here. And his first pass falls incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Let's go now.
And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. We'll actually head to that other sidelines.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On 1st down, here's Dart. In. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 79. Go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopping right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Looking quickly here.
Yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Penix on 3rd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Darian Porter.
Penix's pass.
So their 2nd drive ends just the way their 1st one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
To throw, here's Dart. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
7-yard gain. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. On play action with Dart. Running in the red zone. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
And a great throw to a nice route catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Genty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
He gets it again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
14. Jaguars nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Offensive line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On second down, it's ETN. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A pickup of 17. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
ETN again. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. And a gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Penix now on first down. Escapes the pocket. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
From the red zone on first. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second down, looking for options. Escapes out to the left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jamal Adams with the INT. The 40. At the 20. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over his head.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Jaguars nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Moore with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Ooh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
Their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. And they'll throw third and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And on fourth and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They do go for it. It's Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This is Genty on second. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
So a difficult third down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. The Raiders with the lead at home here at Allegiant. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Back to Genty. He puts together a nice little 8-yard gain, but it's not enough. He's got fourth down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Penix looking to pass. Finds London on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offense in a hurry up here.
Jaguars, 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Penix. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. This might be a free play for him. Roll deep here for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Darian Porter. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Penix working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Here's Penix to throw. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 22 out of that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling
Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And he's able to reach the